Hello students, welcome to maths class. So we are doing the exercise problems, exercise 7D, right? So areas we are doing. So lot of problems we are doing. That means from this topic you can expect one 2 marks question, one 4 marks question, one 7 marks question. That's why we are doing lot of questions here. Okay, so come on, come to the question. Today we will do 2 questions. Okay, so find the area bounded by the curves y square minus 1 is equal to 2x and x is equal to 0. Actually we will say all as curves, even line and triangle, all we will say as a curve, right? After that, depending upon the condition satisfied by a point on that locus, we will decide which shape it comes. Okay, so here x is equal to 0 means nothing but a y axis. Whenever anywhere you got x is equal to 0 equation means it is the equation of y axis. Y is equal to 0, suppose you got anywhere, it is the equation of x axis. Okay, why like that? On y axis always our x coordinate will be 0. That's why x is equal to 0 is the equation of y axis. Okay, so one curve equation is given to us and y axis is given to us. We have to find the area between the y axis and the curve, right? And observe the curve equation now is given in terms of y. Generally y is equal to and equation will be given in terms of x, isn't it? But here it is given the curve equation in terms of y. So we have to check whether the curve is right side of y axis or left side of y axis. So before going to see that diagram, we want the limits from which point to which point we have to find the areas. Okay, so for that sake we have to solve these 2 equations. Okay, so come on, first you take your first one. What is that? Right, it is given equations are. Okay, so what are the given equations? Given that first it is y square minus 1 is equal to 2x. So send 2 this side, then y square minus 1 by 2 is equal to x. You consider this as 1. Why like that, madam? Here we got x is equal to 0. So here also x is equal to some value. We can easily solve it. For that sake, I send the 2 this side, right? And another line is given as x is equal to 0. This is our second line. That is nothing but y axis. So by solving 1 and 2, by solving, right, solving 1 and 2, right, we get the point of intersection. So we get the point of intersection. Okay, so come on. If we take x is equal to 0, x is equal to this one. Okay, so better let me write like this, x is equal to. So if you see left side x is equal to some value, x is equal to. So we can equate the right side values. So what happens? It is y square minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So then what happens to your value? Y square minus 1 is equal to 0 and y square is equal to 1. Y is equal to plus or minus root 1, that is plus or minus 1. So you got your y values are minus 1 to 1. So now you construct the table so that we can draw the diagram, so that we can see whether the curve is right side of y axis or left side of y axis. Okay, so come on. Now we will take the values. In generally, while constructing the table, we will take x above and curve equation will be y is equal to in terms of x. But here again this is little bit a different problem. Y values we have we derived the y values and your equation, curve equation is x is equal to in terms of y. Okay, so come on, what is your curve equation? X is equal to y square minus 1 by 2. Okay, so you take the y values minus 1, 0, 1, at least 3 values so that we can draw the diagram clearly. Now substitute minus 1 in this equation. Minus 1 square is 1, 1 minus 1 by 2, 0 by 2 is 0. Next substitute 0, right, in y place. 0 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, that is minus 0.5. Okay, next substitute 1 in this equation. Substitute y is equal to 1 in this equation. 1 square minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 0. Okay. So this is your table. Okay, so now if you observe this one, okay, so we can easily draw the diagram for this table. Okay, so come on, how on y axis minus 1 to 1, on x axis minus 0.5 is there. So come on, we will construct the diagram for that. So on y minus 1, 1 is there, right? So come on, this is your origin. You take x dash, right, and y, this is y dash. Okay, so your values are minus 1, 1. Okay, so you take here, this is minus 1 and this is 1. On x axis 0 minus 0.5. So this is 0. Here suppose we are having minus 0.5. Okay, so come on, first look at minus 1 at 0. Y coordinate is minus 1 and x coordinate is 0. Right. So y coordinate minus 1 and x coordinate 0 means point lies on y axis. Okay, next y coordinate is 0, x coordinate is minus 0.5. Okay, so minus 0.5, where it lies? It lies on x axis. Y coordinate is 0 means it lies on x axis, this one, this point. Okay, next if you observe y coordinate is 1 and x coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is value and x coordinate 0 means it lies on y axis. So okay, so this is your minus 1, this is your positive, upwards positive, downwards negative. Okay, so be careful while taking the values, join them. So that is your curve equation. Okay, so this curve equation is nothing but y square minus 1 by 2 and this line equation is x is equal to 0. Okay, so this is your table. Okay, so by seeing the table we have to construct the diagram. So which area we have to find? This area we have to find. If you observe, your area is left side of your y axis. So come on, we will write area is equal to, what is that? Area is equal to, our values are minus 1 to 1. We got y values are minus 1 to 1. So it is minus 1 to 1 and your curve equation is, what is that curve equation? Y square minus 1 by 2 and it is left side of y axis. So you have to take minus of that curve equation and curve equation is in terms of y. So we have to write into dy. Okay, so come on, and also first you take this minus sign outside, right? Next minus 1 to 1, y square minus 1 by 2 into dy. It is even function, y square is there. So if it is square, if we put in y place minus y, then its square will be positive. So since it is even function, right? Since it is even function. Okay, so whenever it is even function, Okay, what happens to our value? This minus 1 to 1 becomes 2 times of, isn't it? So it is 2 times of 0 to 1 y square minus 1 by 2 into dy. 2 will get cancelled, right? So is equal to, we will have this integration, then we will have the limits on right side. So it is minus outside, integral y square is y cube by 3 minus integral dy is y, and now you take your limits right side 0 to 1. Okay, so is equal to minus of y cube 1 cube, right, by 3 minus y value we have to substitute first upper limit, right, minus lower limit is 0 by 3 minus 0. So minus of, come on, here we can take 3 as the LCM. So it is 1 minus 3. So it is minus of minus 2 by 3, minus of minus plus. So it is 2 by 3 square units. Okay, so this is the answer of your question. Okay, so next come to the second question. What is your second question? Given equations are given that, okay, so given that it is y is equal to x square and y is equal to root x. Okay, these are the given equations. So we don't know from where to where we have to find the area. Okay, and this can be written as this is your 1 and this is your 2. Okay, and if we square, what happens? Y square is equal to x will be there. Solving 1 and 2, we will get point of intersection. So solving 1 and 2, we get point of intersection. Point of intersection. Okay, so come on, how we will solve? We have to equate y values only. Left side y is there, so equate the values. So it is x square is equal to root x. So squaring on both sides. Okay, so then you will have x to the power of 4 is equal to root square will get cancel is equal to x to the power of 4 minus x is equal to 0. X can be taken outside, so it is x cube minus 1 is equal to 0, implies x is equal to 0 and x cube is equal to 1 implies x is equal to 1, taking cube root on both sides. Or we can write 1 as 1 cube, x cube is equal to 1 cube means x is equal to 1, right. You got the limits 0 to 1. So you can ask, after getting the limits generally we will construct the table, but here no need to construct the table. Why like that? See, what is your first curve? First curve is x square is equal to y and the second curve is y square is equal to x. That means y square is equal to x is in the form of y square is equal to 4ax form and x square is equal to y is in the form of x square is equal to 4by form, isn't it? Both are of parabola form, standard forms, and we know their curves. So no need to construct the table. Directly we will go to the diagram, right? How directly we will go to the diagram here? You know that when the parabola equation is y square is equal to 4ax form, it will be symmetrical with the x-axis, isn't it? So come on, this is your x and x dash and this is your y and y dash. So one parabola will be like this and its equation is y square is equal to 4ax form, that is y square is equal to x. and another parabola will be like this, right, and whose equation is x square is equal to y, that means x square is equal to 4by form. So which area we have to find? This area we have to find. Okay, so how we will find? We know the limits already, we got the limits, right? So just we have to check which curve comes upwards, which curve comes downwards. So this curve comes upwards and this curve comes downwards. So you find out your area. So area is equal to integral, which values we got? X values 0 to 1. So we will take this 0 to 1. First the curve which comes upwards, and I said curve equation should be taken as y is equal to something. So what is y? Y is equal to root x, that is the curve equation, right? So we have to take root x minus second curve y is equal to x square, isn't it? Why it is second curve? It comes downwards. See, this comes downwards. X square is equal to y, or y is equal to x square comes downwards, and x is equal to y square comes upwards. So curve means we have to take only y value. Okay, so come on, it is x square into dx. Okay, so is equal to, come on, we have to find this as integral 0 to 1 x to the power of 1 by 2 dx minus integral 0 to 1 x square dx. Okay, so x to the power of n form, both are integral x to the power of n, x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. So is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2, right? So x to the power of 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, the limits are 0 to 1 minus x cube by 3, isn't it? X to the power of 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1, x cube by 3, and the limits are 0 to 1. So we can write this as 2 by 3 x to the power of 3 by 2 0 to 1 minus 1 by 3 x cube, the limits are 0 to 1. So now substitute is equal to, it is 2 by 3, 1 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 0 to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3, 1 cube minus 0 cube. Okay, so this is nothing but, come on, it is 2 by 3. 1 to the power of any power is 1 only. So 1 into 2 by 3 is 1. No need to take a minus 0. Here minus 1 by 3 into 1 is equal to 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, so 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is equal to, it is 1 by 3 square units is the answer of your question. Okay, so this is what we have to prove. So very simple. Actually in the second question, no need to construct the table for us. Why? They are the standard form of parabola. Already I said to you, anywhere y square is equal to some value into x means that is one standard parabola equation, and its curve will be symmetrical with the x-axis. Anywhere we are having x square is equal to some value into y, again it is sorry one curve equation, right, and that curve is symmetrical with the y-axis. So that's why no need to construct the table. Without constructing the table we can draw, and we will see which curve comes upwards, which curve comes downwards. That is most important thing while finding the area. Okay, so be clear with the concepts, right? Don't by heart the problems, so clear with the concepts, and just we are applying normal integral formulas. After that definite integrals, how we are applying in the derived function. In x place first upper limit minus, in x place we have to substitute lower limit. Okay, so be clear with the concepts and practice the problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.